Good evening, everybody. Thank you for joining us this evening here at the Pittsburgh Curling Club. Club President Dustin Devine here, bringing you the championship game of our Champions League here this spring. The Champions League is where all the league winners play in a bracket down to determine a true club champion. Right now, tonight's championship final, Team Mizerski, who won the Monday Night League in the spring session, or the winter session rather, going against Plan B, who won the Wednesday Night League, I believe. Quick shot of the overhead view here. We're joining our action in progress. The first end, Team Mizerski was able to score 2 points in the first end, leading now 2-0 here. Plan B now with Hammer here in the second end. delivering what looks to be the last of our second stones. Nice little hit and roll there to roll out. Plan B now sitting 2, but those stones are very close together there in the side of the house, just about the edge of the 4-foot. Should be an easy double here as Mark Robinson lines up the shot. Stone is on its way. Alexander Vision is sweeping hard, trying to hold the line all the way down. And it's going to make the double. Team Mizerski now sitting 1 in the house. So now looks like Plan B trying to set the blank this end here, just keeping as many red rocks out as possible. Don't really have anything to get underneath cover, so gonna try and set up a blank end there to get their 2 points in the third end again. You see this is going to have some weight there. This is going to have some speed to it. Not a lot of ice being given there. Mark Robinson's second stone away. And going to hit it right on the nose. So this bringing a close here to the end, as this is our last full week of operations. As I'm getting some hand signals from the ice. A successful year for us here at the Pittsburgh Curling Club. We added a couple new programs, including a college program. Oh, and that stone just looked like it got burned. May have been a little late, and they'd rather hold the guard, decide to burn that stone. So now a chance now for Mizerski's team to really put some pressure on, really putting that blank in jeopardy for Plan B. As I say, no, a successful year for us here at the Pittsburgh Curling Club. We had a couple new programs we started. We expanded our Learn to Curl programs. We also branched out into a partnership with the local community college of Allegheny County, offering a Learn to Curl program through the college for some, expanding education credits. And that helped us get a lot of people in to try this fantastic sport of curling and increase our membership as the people tried it, learned about it, loved it, decided to stick with us and play throughout the year. So plenty of opportunities coming up. Like I said, this is our last week. We will have our big Tropicurl curling tournament next week before we shut off the chiller and kind of close up shop for the summer and get ready for the next Olympic season, where Olympics curling will be on everybody's mind again with the Olympic Winter Games in Italy in 2026. So that rock just a little bit heavy coming through for Team Mizerski now. Plan B with its skip Konstantin Kohler looking to make the hit here and roll out. Sweeping for line and chipping it out the side and chipping the red through the back. So a nice blank setting up here. Mizerski's going to try and draw this one behind their guard to try and preserve a steal of one. But if any part of that rock is poking out, I have a feeling Konstantin's going to go right after it, trying to preserve their blank. This rock looks a little light. Nope. It's gliding along here, but starting to check up right here at the end as it enters in towards the house. Can they get it close enough to get a biter? They do. Sitting in top 8 foot, but that rock looks completely exposed. So Konstantin going to look for the hit and roll out. And preserve the hammer heading into the third end. Not liking it out of his hand though. He heard a big whoa there. Will this rock curl enough? Will it curl enough? And it does. But sits in the house. So, no blank that time. 1 point for Plan B as we head into our third end. Houston Zemanski's first rock of the third end. Goes a little bit deep, but sits down top of the 8-foot. They already have one biting the 12-foot with a guard in front of it. Now Alexander Vizinich gonna take aim at that yellow rock, try and hit and roll underneath those yellow guards. Karen Dombrowski sweeping hard, catching a piece and rolling over. Is it enough, or is it going to sit out? Is it going to roll out? And it just spills out the back. But primary objective complete there. Get that yellow rock off the center line. Now Houston Zemanski with his second shot. Trying to draw it back to the middle again. Sweepers on this rock, but it's going to come to rest just in the top 12-foot. So yellow now sitting 2 in the house with a guard up front, starting to build off a wall there, trying to wall off that entire left side of the house. Looks like Mark Robinson wants Alexander to take a crack at that yellow stone again. Sweeping to curl, trying to get it to curl. Gonna nose, gonna jam against the yellow. Ooh, let's see which one's closer there. Looks like that red rock is now sitting just a hair deeper in the top of the 12-foot, with that yellow guard guarding up just about half of it. So gonna be a little bit trickier. Plan B looking to possibly just run that guard back and punch the yellow out the backside. Unfortunately, Sweep just could not hold that. They peel off the guard. And now looks like Team Mizerski is going to take a shot at that yellow. Try and sit 2. Mark Robinson successfully chipping that yellow out the back. Now Mizerski sitting 1 in the top of the house. Ian Andrews, stone on the way. Can he chip the red out the side as well? He does, rolls to the right. Is it going to have enough to stick around? It looks like it is in the far right side of the house. Sitting in 12 foot there, so now yellow's sitting all the way in the wings. A line that hasn't been thrown a lot at this game, so. But looks like Team Mizerski trying to now play the blank themselves. As Mark Robinson's second stone is away. Curling out to the sides. Gonna catch a good solid half and spill out to the right. Back to a clean sheet here with just skip stones remaining here in the third end. north end. Team Mizerski able to chip out that Yellowstone, but couldn't stick around the house. Got that one in the third end. Lead off here, Karen Tromboski's guard is just a little bit heavy as that drifts to the top of the 8-foot. Plan B on its way down with our next rock. Looks like they're going to try for maybe a corner guard here. Trying to get this to cross the center line. This one also looks a little heavy. He's going to drift back behind the tee. Sitting shot. Definitely don't think they won that behind the tee line now. Mark Robinson calling from Karen to just hit this yellow out. Stone on its way, getting swept hard there by Alex Visnich on its way down. And it's going to make contact and sit nose. So now red sitting 2. Definitely not setting up the way Plan B had wanted this end.
And the music's fun. That's my favorite part of it. Or the whole series.
And now Mark Longwell gonna try and draw. Or maybe make a little bit of a hit and roll here.
Oh yeah.
That's down in the wings. Took a little spill on his first stone, but seems to have recovered nicely here. This rocket getting swept. Trying to hold the line, but looks like it's gonna come right in and chip. Oh, tried to get a little wick off the back red, but could not. And rolled out to the side. So Plan B's draw, they're just a little bit heavy, but does get it towards the side. It's definitely going to get targeted here to be taken out by Team Mizerski. Mark Robinson holding the broom. Wanted to make sure to say hi to his mom watching back in Ontario. That is one great thing about the club with our new streaming setup. We are able to stream just about every single league and tournament game, so join the club. Make sure you tell your mom, your grandma, your aunts, uncles, your cousins, everybody to watch. so as we're heading down. This time Mizerski able to hit that stone out. Now we're sitting 2 again. Plan B trying to set up this end of just no guards, very hard on a team, especially against a team like Mizerski, a very skilled hitting team that's able to pretty much, you give them an inch or a corner of a rock, they're going to take it out. These rocks a little bit closer now, a little bit more weight here, trying to double these stones out. Sweeping hard now, sweeping hard for the line. Gets the top one and chips it into the back, but that back's going to jam and still sit there, but still, mission accomplished, taking away one of those red counters again. I would not be surprised now if Mark Robinson tries to draw the top of the house here to give a little bit of separation, or you don't want to set up a double and put the blank back on the table there for plan B. Sitting this rock on the center line, probably in the top 4, top 8's ideal for them to give as much separation and kind of prevent that double while also making them throw against 2. Slow, methodical slide out, this rock on its way. Being swept to make sure it holds that line and speed. Sweepers seem to think it's about T weight. Back towards the T line. And that rock's going to come to settle just in the top 8, right on the center line, and just about where they wanted that. So now plan B has a decision. They can try and run those reds straight back onto each other and double them out, which looks like to be the call. As Ian Andrew heads down, getting ready to throw his first stone here in the 4th end. If that back stone was a little bit closer, higher up to the button, you could argue maybe you can draw down to it, trying to freeze to it, but being all the way there in the back 12 foot, too much real estate to give the Red Rocks an ability to come down to you. So call to try and peel that top red off. Rocket's on its way, trying to curl, doesn't get it, tries to get the back, doesn't get the back either. Just did not move on that line on its way down. So now Mark Robinson going to try and draw in again, putting another 3rd stone in there. If they can make it line up perfectly, it's going to be very difficult now for plan B to get anything going this end. 2nd stone's on the way. This one looks a little very similar to the other, maybe a touch heavier. Nope, maybe a touch lighter now as they're both sweeping it. Trying to keep it on that line. Trying to get it by. And it's going to just nudge it back, still pretty good. Sitting 3, all 3 stones touching that center line though. A little bit of a stagger though, does look like it possibly could give plan B a double here to get rid of those top 2 stones, which is the call. This stone's going to come with a lot of weight, trying to move a lot of granite off. Ian Andrews' 2nd stone is away. Constantine Kohler watching the line intently, coming down in, gets the top rock and rolls off to the side. Doesn't stick around. So Mizerski again sitting 2 here as we head to skip stones here in the 4th end.
I like calling to be top 12, but if I cap it, right? Like, we cap it, top button is perfect.
Calls to draw again, and this time trying to draw down to that button. Really shrink that scoring area for Plan B. Stone's on its way. It looks a little bit lighter than the last couple. Curling here at the end and going to sit very close to that rock. Now once again, Mizerski again sitting 3. Again, a little bit of stagger though. You could pull off a double. And with these even being a little bit closer, you could probably hit this a little more solidly and even possibly stick that yellow rock around. Then you're hoping for a miss to give you your shot at 2 again. Stone's on his way, trying to sweep and hold that line. Makes contact with the top and drives it straight back. Yellowstone rolls over to the left, now sitting 2nd shot, almost even with that right. But gonna be pretty close and easy for Mizerski to hit and roll that stone underneath and behind all the other rocks as well.
Well, no, but it's also like an Alex curl, so like I think it's just like. Yeah. I don't know.
So Plan B now in trouble. Sitting, looking at 3 red rocks in the house. If they can sit right in the pocket of those 2, they could get those top 2 reds to go, and they will be shot to get 1 more point. Keep this a 1-score game. Last rock is away. And it's going to get them both and spill them out. So, a key 1 score for Plan B after 4 ends. Leaving your score 3-2, Team Mizerski, after 4. So looking here at the midway point of this game, you can see Team Mizerski, the champions of the Monday Night League, getting their skips deuce in their first end, and after that it's been a battle of wills and a death of paper cuts as the teams trade ones in the second, third, and fourth end. At our halfway point here, 3-2, with Team Mizerski leading.
What do you like? Like a good nose?
So Mark Robinson looking to peel that guard off there, keeping the front of the house exposed. Nothing then for Plan B to hide behind to say try and steal this end after clawing back into this game with a big 3 in the 6th end. He and Andrew now trying to make one of these red rocks go away. And it's just going to curl at the end and go right through the uprights. I hate when that happens. You think it's perfect and it just moves just 1/8 of an inch too much. And now some decisions here for Team Mizerski. Already sitting 2 in the house. They have hammer. Front of the house is wide open. Where do you put this rock here with Sean Mizerski's first stone? Do you split the house completely and make it very hard for Plan B to steal this end? Do you park it right in front, protecting your rocks? You know they're going to probably try that double again. Let's listen in here as they discuss their options. Again, Mizerski with hammer. 3 rocks to go as opposed to 2 yellow rocks for Plan B coming up. Have to really... They've got plenty of options here. There's no real bad option. The only bad option would be putting anything too close so that you get more possibilities of a double or a triple. Unless you put it so close that you're almost freezing down to it. Looks like they're kind of going to draw back in front of that red rock sitting in the edge of the 4-foot on the right-hand side there. That shot rock, that's the one that's most appealing for them to hit, so they're going to try and guard that stone up. And if they're a little heavy and they come right down to it, that'll also work as well. Robinson's second stone is away. Sweepers on this, cleaning the line, making sure it's there. Now off. This looks like it's going to be plenty as they come down to that back red rock. Tap it just back into the 8-foot. Sitting 3 now. Team Mizerski. Plan B having to pull something out here. You hit just off nose on that rock in the 4-foot. You may be able to double it and roll back to the left-hand side there. This looks to be the call they're going for. Other option, a harder option, and maybe more risky, would be to draw down and freeze to that shot rock in the 4-foot, because if you miss, it could easily be chipped out. And then you're facing 4 red stones in the house. So looking to just off nose this rock and remove the back 2. Constantine Kohler's first stone here in the 7th end. Weight looks good. Trying to push it for line, push it over, catch enough of it, and they will jam it on the back red and spill out the left-hand side. So Team Mizerski sitting 2 again. Here as we head into Sean Mizerski's first skip stone. call to protect that shot rock by just covering the inside half of it.
That's more ice, right, Mark? I think I had you extra 4 foot. But I like this. I like that. Yeah.
Stone's on its way. Looks a little heavy. Starting to curl here as it comes down, but it's going to sit back 4 foot. Tap that 4 foot stone back to the back 8 foot, so pretty similar shot. Constantine looks like he's electing to draw down, sit on that shop rock since it's behind T-line. Rock is away. Trying to now carve it over for line, get it in front of that shot rock. It needs to be in front of that red rock if they have any hopes of sticking around. Getting it down there. Is it close? Can it come over just far enough? It does, but a little too much of a bump. That's going to be exposed in a big potential end here. Team Mizerski already up 1. They can hit this rock and stick around and get 4, or even if they roll away and get 3, make it very difficult for Plan B to come back with just 1 end left. Big 3 points, and that'll be handshakes. Final score here of the Pittsburgh Curling Club Champions League Final. Team Mizerski wins 9-5 after 7 ends. Some great curling there, some great shots made by both teams. 2 of the better teams here at the Pittsburgh Curling Club battling it out. And a fantastic game by everybody. That'll conclude our broadcast this evening. Be sure to tune in next week. We have Tropical Every Draw live streamed on our YouTube channel, as well as feature games broadcast by me and other club members and volunteers here, trying to bring you a little more in-depth action on our feature sheet here, Sheet B. Also, if you have time, stop on out to the Pittsburgh Curling Club as well. Check it out yourself. We'll have plenty of raffles, door prizes, and plenty of curling actions for everybody. So until next week, this is Dustin Devine signing off from the Pittsburgh Curling Club. Thanks, everybody, and have a good night.